the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Sprite.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to 2K Sports. Along with Shaquille O'Neal, I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Chicago Bulls. Chicago is one of the teams right now playing very consistently. They split the season series against these guys last season, 2 games apiece. Should be a good one tonight. So LeBron James leaves Miami, goes to Cleveland. Everybody thinks Chris Bosh is going to sign with Houston when that happens, but instead he re-signs with Miami. Shaq?
The Miami Heat now is Chris Bosh's team. He's one of the best shooting big men in the league. The space he creates really helps their offense, and Ernie, he continues to shoot a great field goal percentage.
And you know, is it me or is he shooting from further out?
Yes, he's shooting from further out. Ernie, an interesting stat, his average shot distance has steadily grown over the past 5 seasons, from 9 feet his final season in Toronto to 13 feet last season.
Oh, so that's why you carry that tape measure with you, huh?
Exactly.
Wow, coming in handy. Let's get out to Kevin Harlan.
A flyover all the bright lights and flavor that Miami has to offer. We're in a place they call the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water, the home of the Heat, where we're broadcasting live today. The Heat trying to take advantage of their home court in this one before leaving Miami. This game's going to be a challenge for them. Facing one of the top-tier teams in the league, they'll have to be at their best to steal a win here.
Checking out Miami, they've been totally out of sync at the beginning of this season. They still haven't found their identity. They don't know who they are and what they do best.
I have no idea what they are either, Clark. I mean, this is a team that really is just kind of hard to figure out. And I think they may have to make some changes to try to get themselves going.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. Taking a look at the Bulls. D. Rose and Jimmy Butler, the backcourt. Inside at the 4 and 5 are Gasol and Noah. And it's Dunleavy in at the 3 spot. Now here's Bosh. Miami needs to get a shot off. Right side, no good. Miami on defense. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Well, loss or no loss, that was a fantastic game, Clark. They can be proud of the way they battled at least.
I suppose, but Steve, it still was a really heartbreaking loss. I mean, you hate to lose in overtime. No matter how hard you played, it still leaves you very empty and disappointed when you come up short.
And that one's good by Bosh.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a 3-point battle like this.
For 3, Dunleavy. Another 3 for Chicago. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bulls lead by 3. And back with the start of the 2nd quarter in just a moment.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Yes, sir.
Tune in this Wednesday night, December 17th. Marc Gasol and the Memphis Grizzlies go up against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. It's Western Conference action. It's the real deal.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the 2nd quarter of play. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
And they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
And here's Miami. It's a 3-point game. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them.
Tell you, I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Brooklyn game turns out.
On the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Bulls. Inside, Gibson and Noah. Jimmy Butler is out there with Brooks. And it's Mirotic in at the 3. Brooks kicks to Butler. Left side, Butler. No good. Excellent D from Wade.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Unbelievable basket. What a huge height disadvantage. I thought for sure it would be blocked.
Not this fella, Steve. Not at this stage of the game. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way.
Here's Butler, and it's Chicago scoring again.
And they have to mix it up defensively. That was just too easy.
And here's Wade. His last outing, he had 8 points. Wade, right side, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Second quarter ends in a tight one. It's the Bulls. They're up by 1. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I've got Coach Eric Spoelstra here with me. And, Coach, what are the things you're seeing so far in this game that you'd like to change going forward?
It starts with getting some stops. We've got to play off some misses, and we can't let them force us into 1 or 0 pass possessions. We've got to move the ball 1.5 court, help each other with that, but we'd like to get some more in the open.
Eric, thank you so much. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter started. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Here's Dragic. Dang and Bosch at the 3 and 4. Dragic is out there with Dwayne Wade. And it's Whiteside in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Bosch. It's a 1-point game. Tries again. Whiteside, no good.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
And it's Dragic off the drive. That's good. Dragic has got the lead up to 1 now for Miami.
Clutch basket, especially over the top of the bigger defender.
Yeah, it just shows you the kind of fortitude and guts he has, Steve.
Here's Noah. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup.
An ideal start to the second half for him, powering up for the rebound and converting the follow-up shot.
He'd have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Outside Dragic deflects the pass. Rose goes in. Oh, what a play!
Oh, look at that.
That is a
Bringing down the house. I know exactly what that was. That was a throwdown.
And how? Stand aside when this man's coming through.
I like it.
That's all you can do. Really, no stopping him when he gets that angle. Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
The Heat shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
Well, to this point of the season, guys, they're knocking down about 76% of their free throws.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he is unable to get the second one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Bulls lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports.
Coming up this Thursday night, December 18th, Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Live from Oracle Arena, it's the real deal.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Well, this is what you talk about when you have the offensive play coming together based on tremendous passing. It's the rhythm and flow that occurs that makes this a beautiful game.
On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol in the middle. Heinrich is out there with Brooks, and it's Mirotic in at the 3 spot.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Bosch, a screen on Brooks. Here's Chalmers. The shot misses. And it's Chicago the other way. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yep.
Heinrich passes to Gibson. He kicks it to Mirotic. Second shot opportunity. Yes!
Oh, what a clutch shot. That could be the difference maker.
Big, big moment in this game.
And Miami has possession. And here's Chalmers for 3. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And there's been zero effort defensively by both these clubs tonight.
And don't let that high score fool you. I mean, it's a product of poor defense more than great offense.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
Here's Dragic from outside. Count it! And, oh, that was an enormous three-pointer. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him, and on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. It was tight, but they managed to come up with the win.
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game, Kevin. It's much better to win those tight ones.
And that'll do it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now we present the Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.